Hi guys, good afternoon, 30th of October 2017, and today is Monday, starting almost a fresh new month now towards November. Let's see how's Nifty performing, how are the stocks performing. So this is Nifty's 15 minutes graph, right? And if you look into it, Nifty, to me, as I told you a couple of days back, 3 days back, that Nifty looks very, very solid to me, right? And there is one thing that I want to, so as I'm making your video, I have just, kind of seen it right away that Nifty is just trying to break this range, which it did set other day. This was Nifty's range. This was Nifty's range. So Nifty is just, trying to this top part, like it's hovering over there. What it set, about few days back, this is just not being able to go above that. If Nifty goes, convincingly above this, leaves a candle above this particular line, I expect another, 150 points movement to be coming in, right? And how am I saying so? Or see, now a bit of confusion is also there. Reason for that is this 50 moving average, this 10 moving average, they're running very close, very, very close. I want this kind of a distance between them. So whenever there is a distance, the Nifty has a trend. Right now, Nifty looks confused, right? Whenever the moving averages come closer to each other, there is something definitely about to happen. So, this is a time, need to be very, very cautious, very, very careful. Now see here, this is RSI. RSI is not showing anything great. But what I could see from here, as I've told you repeatedly, to me what matters most is RSI. Now RSI, if I look into more clearly, I'm going to make it larger. It's always taking resistance from 60. Can you see this first resistance, then the second resistance? So it is taking resistance time and again. There could be a possibility, of course it's long due, that Nifty should come down. But let's see. Let's see. Why I'm so not convinced about it is the option chain. Let me show you the Nifty's option chain. What's happening in Nifty's option chain so that you can understand why there is no clarity. So this is 13,500, 10,350. Sorry. This is 10,366. That's the Nifty's current price. And if I look into it, 10,400, there is definitely a call writing. So that means since morning, like this is just has come up. Now, before, say about half an hour back or an hour back, there was no call writing happening here, right? Even the put writing is happening at the same level. And the highest put writing is at 10,300 level. Right, as of now, what I can see is the highest put writing that is happening is 10,300 level. If suppose, a little bit of profit booking may come in, then it's just not going to be too huge a quantity. It will not be, I can't say a huge profit booking will come in until Nifty goes below 10,300. If Nifty is below 10,300 in the cash, then I can say yes, definitely the profit booking is coming into this particular stock. Okay, so its option chain is not actually supporting the fall. Neither it is supporting the uptrend nor it is supporting the fall. That means Nifty is going to remain in a very narrow range, right? And that is the reason we need to be very, very careful. Now this, let's try to analyze with the help of international markets. This is FTSE. It's in the, like it open gap down and it's heading down. DAX is also little negative, if not negative, definitely weak. And CAC, that's also a little weak. So on the surface of it, it looks, there is some kind of negative sentiments in the market. So there could be a possibility that Nifty may also show a little bit of profit booking. But let's see, because if you look into the structure of Nifty on the graph, it doesn't look weak to me at all. Like it's just heading, every time it takes a support on 50 moving average, it heads up. right? So how and when we can expect and what can we expect? Now, see, MACD is already crossed. That shows weakness, right? MACD shows weakness. RSI is taking a resistance. That also shows weakness. And Nifty is being on the peak for so many times, so many days, also kind of confirms that there has to be some profit booking that should be coming in, right? Now, with all this in mind, I would say sit tight. Don't be scared of the market to enter into it, and don't be so adventurous that you leave your positions open and naked without any protection, right? So you have to be extremely careful, right? So I would like to show what trades I did today. I did the trade of UBL. You know, I bought it somewhere at about this point. I bought it 10,039 is where I bought it, and I sold it at 10,000. 1057 I sold it. I bought it at 1037, sold it at 1057. Then I have bought Tata Motors. I bought Tata Motors. Then I bought, there are 4 trades that I did: UBL, Tata Motors, and Tata Global. And Cipla. Cipla, I still have the position open. Cipla is still open, right? So I'm just doing experimental trading. I am not an intraday trader, but I'm just fine-tuning my own technology. And as I told you the other day, the IDFC Bank looks weak to me, right? And it is definitely heading in the downward direction. I showed you in one-day graph that it looked pretty weak to me. It looked pretty weak to me. And you know, today's newspaper said that the deal between, you know, Bharat Financial and the IDFC Bank has fallen out. Probably that could be a reason why there is a downtrend. So if it breaks this particular range, which is 56, it definitely has another 2-3 points in the downward direction. That is what I'm expecting. Let's see how it goes. So some of the stocks which are on the verge of having a breakout are GTN Textile. You know, this is on my radar. Now, I figured it out yesterday. We could have entered at this point, somewhere around 24.6. Now, it's already 10% up. So, we can wait for it to cool down, but you can keep it on your radar. You can definitely enter into it. And then another stock, another few stocks that I would like to talk about is ITD Cementation. This also looks very good to me. You know, like if you get somewhere here, little bit more low, 174 or so, it is going to be a good entry point. It is going to be a good entry point for us, right? Now, there's another stock that I have on my radar, that is Kaya. So Kaya is, you know, like it's been in this horizontal range for quite some time. So we'll wait for it to cool down further. And if it comes down further, we can definitely look for an entry, right? So these are some of the stocks that I have on my radar. So there's one stock, you know, which further looks to me very promising, is JBMA. This stock looks very promising to me. This graph is its one-day graph. So what we will do, convert the candles into Heikin-Nishi candles and also apply, you know, PSAR, parabolic SAR, right? Wait, the day this parabolic SAR comes below, right, you have a good entry point, right? Let just right now the PSAR is above, let it come below, and the candle should be above 10 moving average. Then you will have a good opportunity to enter into this stock. This stock looks very good to me. There are many reasons. You can search the reasons on the net. The reasons exactly are the same. Those are the reasons for HEG. Those are the same reasons for HSCL. The same reason exists for Graphite India, and all of them look to me extremely good. All of them are very good, right? So there's one more trade that I have on my radar, is NCL India. NCL India. It had a good breakout today. So I don't think so I'll be entering it in right now. I'll wait for it to come down. Right now it's at 258. I want to enter it at 246. That is my entry price. So if I get an opportunity somewhere, someday it cools down, let's say Nifty has a little bit of profit booking coming in and this cools down a little bit, I definitely would like to enter into NCL India, right? So again, the strategy, you know, like the PSAR shows me from here only the entry point, right? Now, because I identified it yesterday night, I could have done it in the morning, but since I had identified about 30, 40 odd stocks, I didn't know which stock to enter. This somehow I missed. And when I saw it's already up, so now I have to wait for it to cool down. There is no way I should enter in it right now. So once again, Ramkey, again, it's almost like 80% return in not in less than 1 month, getting a good 80% return. That is what this stock has done, right? So guys, learn this kind of trading, learn this kind of understanding of the stock market, and each and every one of you can do that. And for that, the best is that you please understand and learn. We are going to be starting our training program from 4th of November, and I'm really waiting for each of you. Each of you should be able to join. And now from, I think today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday onwards, we will be able to give you even the option of EMI on HDFC Bank. So about on Saturday we had a poll which was running on Telegram channel, and we asked people to review our channel, and at least if there are 260 or 270 people, barring 1 or 2 people who have never visited our website or who don't know what we really do, everybody has given 5-star. And some of the people have written that the course is very expensive. So I'm saying course is expensive because a lot of efforts goes into it in giving you what we want to give you. 1, 2, a lot of infrastructure is also used. 3, that now we are giving you EMI option. If you have any credit card, it could be HDFC, SBI and ICICI, Axis Bank, use your EMI option. We are giving you on our website. Then third, that we are saying that we will recover your money. Your investment is not that you put it and then you forget about it. What I hear from people, even the most people, those who have not got very good or strong financial background, they also have lost 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 10 lakhs rupees in the market. Now, this is a matter of 30,000 rupees where we are giving you the learning for the life. I don't think so you should think about it. I don't think so you should even, we are ensuring that you will get your money back. There is no way that you will not get your money back. We are assuring you that, and we need about a window of 2 months. So definitely, go for it. Go for it. It may look a little expensive, but then stock market courses are not cheap. They are very expensive. We are in fact the cheapest people around. Like I've seen people doing courses of 9 lakhs or 6 lakhs or 3.5 lakh, 4 lakhs as usual amount, because this is about giving you a skill for the life. So it is definitely not an expensive course. Definitely not an expensive course. And pay it in installment. No? That will make your life simple. And this is JVL Agro. I think we had our entry at about 24.5, but now it looks very good to me. Those who have it, please hold it tightly, and I'm 100% sure you will have good profit in just recent future. Just soon it is coming up. And many of people have been asking me, what do we do with ICIL? To me, ICIL looks very good. Keep a stop loss and keep shifting it. Like, see, we gave it to you 117, right? Now, when you got it at 117, if you've got a profit of, let's say, about 124, good about 5% profit, put your stop losses. Don't just leave your positions open. I've been saying on YouTube that these are the days when you have to be very careful. So when I'm saying so, means that you have to take care of your positions. You can't just leave them open. So when you see a good 5% profit coming in, lock it with your stop loss. Right now again, ICIL is in stop loss or is in the profit. What you can do is put a stop loss at about 120, so that at least 117 we bought, 3% or 2.5% is not bad. So with this, what I'm saying that you must have the trailing stop loss every single day on your stock, right? So the moment you see a good 5, 6, 7%, now at least when the Nifty is at the peak, what you need to do, always keep locking your profits. Fine. So, and you have the support of everything that you want, you know, like you have the PSAR, you have the, you know, the Heiken-Ishi candles, you have, you know, long term there is no issue. Long term there's no issue. This is absolutely green. So why you worry? Don't worry at all. MACD crossover has not happened. RSI is also positive. PSAR is below. Then there is no issue at all. Continue holding, but use stop loss so that you don't, you know, lose the profit that you have gained. Now see, there is a breakdown which is happening in this particular stock, which is IDFC, and it looks very, very promising to me. It looks definitely promising to me for heading down, right? It's looking pretty good to me for heading down. So, okay, now I'm going to sign off today, but hoping that you all will just be very, you know, see, when there is nothing much happening in Nifty means you have to be very careful. It goes down, then a buying comes in, then comes down, then buying comes in, because the support is very, very close by, very, very close by support, right? So hold your positions tightly. Any second it can turn this way or that way, either direction, right? So as I told you, to me JBMA looks very, very promising. JBMA now looks very, very promising to me. You can definitely have it for long term, at least let me tell you till what point I expect it to go. So right now it is at 531. Maybe I would wait for the PSAR to go below and the candles to go above 10 moving average, leave the 10 moving average. Then I expect it to go definitely about 70, 20, 90 points up from here. Good about 30 to 20% movement from here. That is what I'm expecting, right? So create your position. I told you, convert this into Heiken-Ishi and wait for the candles to leave the 10 moving average. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, whenever you get opportunity, you can enter into this stock. Fine. So keep all the cement stocks on your radar. They look very, very good to me. Star Cement. I gave you another cement today, Cement Star, ITD Cementation. Then Heidelberg Cement. All the cement stocks are doing really, really good, right? So good day, guys. Enjoy your day and learn. Without learning, please don't enter market. Wherever you want to learn. You want to learn through the YouTube, you want to learn with someone else, you want to, whatever you want to do. But without learning, without knowing about the stock market, please do not enter. That is my sincere request to you all is. All right. And we are starting on 4th. And there's a huge, huge, huge demand this time. People are really eagerly waiting. And I'm also eagerly waiting to start on 4th of November. All the best. Good day. See you soon at the webinar. Bye-bye.